Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the elections here in Thailand. For those who are unaware, Thailand has just completed her elections. I'm making this video before the actual completion of the election. We're going to put it out pretty much at the moment the polls are going to close. Let me be clear, this is not commentary on the election itself. It's not political commentary. We're not going to be talking about anything having to do with any of the specific parties or the candidates. I'm simply talking about, if you will, the logistics associated with the end of the election and now what's going to happen. I thought of making this video after reading a recent article from the Bangkok Post, bangkokpost.com. Article is titled, Wisanu Dispels Post-Poll Deadlock Fears. A lot of information in that article. I'm quoting a small excerpt regarding specifically what we're talking about in this article, in this video. There's a lot more going on in that article. I urge those who are watching this video, go check out that article, read it in detail. Quoting directly, it cannot be predicted exactly when the selection of the new PM and subsequently the formation of the new government would be complete, as the Constitution, in the case of a stalemate, allows the selection of the new PM to be held repeatedly until successful. Now, this next sentence here, this is key. As for the worst case scenario, in the event of a political deadlock, the caretaker government can continue its role while waiting for a new government to be formed. So for those out there who are wondering how this is going to play out, the elections are now over. It's going to take a minute. They're going to count the votes. They're going to deal with all that good stuff. Then each of the parties is going to know the votes that they got, how many constituency seats they got, how many party list seats they got. And this is kind of where, at this point, for lack of a better term, the horse trading begins. They're going to have to, these parties specifically, are then going to start the maneuvers, if you will, to form a coalition within the parliament. That's the way I understand it. Now, our producer here, he's Finnish. It's my understanding that Finland has I'm not trying to compare apples to bowling balls, but like, for example, some of the Scandinavian parliamentary systems, this is kind of how it works there, where it's like, look, we have the vote and then these coalitions form. It's kind of different than the system we use in the United States, where you sort of know immediately, okay, the Republicans have this chamber, they have the House, or the Democrats have the Senate, and the Republicans won the presidency, or whatever it is. That's not really how it works in Thailand. I kind of liken it to how I understand it, as vague as it is, some of the Scandinavian parliamentary systems where, look, yeah, there's been the vote now, but now the parties go in and make a coalition, because oftentimes you're not going to go ahead and see, you know, just one party walking away with all of it. Although that's not unheard of here in Thailand. It has happened before. Wouldn't shock me if it happens again. That said, what to expect? Exactly what it says right here. There's going to be a caretaker government until a new coalition is formed and a new government is created. So that's what we're going to be dealing with in the forthcoming days, possibly weeks, although, you know, remains to be seen. But in the time looking forward, in the immediately foreseeable future, what we're looking at is a caretaker government while a new coalition government is being formed.